In this week's video, I want to talk about keeping your business simple and why this is the key to your success in your coaching business. So I speak with a lot of people who think that having a coaching business needs to be super complicated and that you need to hire a bunch of people, you need to outsource things, as quickly as possible, you need to create a whole bunch of different offers, you need to market in all the different places. You need to use like complicated and expensive tech things. You need a place to host your programs. You need to be using things like, Kartra or Thinkific or Kajabi or, any of those stuff. And the truth is that the key to success in a coaching business is simplicity. And whether you're just getting started or you are further along in your business, I highly recommend keeping things as simple and streamlined as possible. I've had my coaching business for about a decade, and I have continued to keep things very simple, and it has allowed me to have a higher income by not having a ton of overhead, because things are simple and streamlined, and I don't need employees. I don't need, all this complicated tech stuff that I'm paying for that is taking away from my income. And so the other thing about having a super simple and streamlined business it has given me a lot of freedom and flexibility. I'm not managing other people. I don't have to worry about hiring people. I don't have to worry about having a lot of overhead that I'm having to pay each month. It's really allowed me to have the business that I want to have. So I think there's a lot of misconceptions out there as far as, it's better to hire a bunch of people and have this big, huge business. And I think that's really not true. And I think that when you keep things as simple as possible, you can create the most effective business and the most profitable business. And what we want to focus on is what really matters. And this is providing an amazing transformation and experience for our clients. Ultimately, that is what matters the most. And so when you can be focused on that and prioritize that is going to help you build the most successful business. The other thing is that you enjoy your business and it supports the life you want to be living. Just like I said, I didn't want to be managing a bunch of employees. I didn't want to be having meetings with employees all the time. Just when you think about what you really want in your business, you want your business to align with that. So I do have contractors that I hire things out for, but I'm not managing anyone. And those aren't people that I have to pay every month. They're just when I'm using them for certain services. And that has felt really good for me. I have felt in the past this kind of this push, you're supposed to be hiring people and you're supposed to be building a team and all this stuff. And that can be amazing, but it's not something you need, and it's not something you need to have a multiple six-figure business, okay? So once again, simplicity is key, and I would always start simple, and then if you decide that you really want to build things out and hire a team and all that stuff, it's totally something you can do down the road, but keep things as simple and streamlined as possible. It's going to help you build the most successful business. And these are the things that I want you to think about as far as keeping things simple. So number one is having one ideal client and message, okay? When you can have one ideal client and message, it keeps things simple and streamlined as far as your marketing. If you're trying to help everyone, if you're trying to help a bunch of different people, then you have to be trying to speak to a bunch of different people in your marketing, and it becomes confusing, it becomes overwhelming. Keep things simple for yourself. Having one offer, you really only need one offer. Doesn't mean you can't have more offers if you absolutely want to, but I would start with one. Perfect one offer before you offer anything else as far as programs, packages, whatever. You only need one offer. And I have really done this throughout the life of my business, having one offer. Sometimes I have two offers. but I've had one main core offer the whole time I've been in business. And this has allowed me to perfect that offer, to make it better and better, to help my clients get better and better results. So as opposed to going and making all these different offers for who knows what reason, I have one main client with one main problem who wants one main solution, and I've had one main offer that I've continued to perfect over the years and make better and better and better so that my clients get better results and have a better experience. And I really think that that is beneficial to you and to your clients, as opposed to continuing to make all these different new offers. And you can see there's coaches that run their businesses different ways. There's some coaches who just have the one main offer or one or two main core offers. And there's some coaches who are constantly creating new programs, new offers, new content, like all that stuff. And there's not necessarily one right way, but I'd say if you want to keep things simple and you want to make your business and your offers as good as possible, focus and make it simple, okay? The other thing is having one or two ways to grow your audience consistently. You don't need to be doing all the different marketing things. I use primarily YouTube, and I use also some paid marketing, and that is it. That is all I do. I am not all over on social media. I mainly use Instagram and YouTube, like I said. Facebook I still use a tiny bit, but not much at all. It's not one of my main focuses. And so that is it. I keep it simple, streamlined, okay? The other thing is having one sales funnel. And a sales funnel is a free offer to your email list, to typically like a couple of follow-up emails or an email sequence, and creating a really good one for your one ideal client to solve that one main problem that you help people solve, and working on then just making that sequence as good as possible. So that I do think is important, because it's a really great way to bring people into your community, to allow them to get to know you, to educate them so they see the benefits of working with you. And then to continue to educate and inspire people with content on one, maybe two platforms. Okay. Once again, I use YouTube. I use Instagram. I use Facebook a little bit, but not my primary focus. And that is where I create content. And truly, YouTube is my biggest focus as far as creating content. And then I'm sharing those over on podcasts as well, so people can consume it that way. But it's really that one piece of content, and sharing or creating content in the way that I most enjoy, which is a longer form content like this, where I'm educating you or sharing knowledge on a specific topic. And that is what I enjoy. So that is how I do it. And then letting people know how they can work with you and inviting them to do so in one way. Okay. So that is the other piece. Keep it simple. Just let people know, like, yes, you can work with you. Yes, I help people with that. And making those invitations for people to work with you. Okay. So this is all you need. Keep it simple. And I promise that keeping things simple is your best way to building a successful coaching business. Okay. So I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Do you have these steps in your business? Are you keeping things simple, or are you getting distracted and thinking you have to do all these complicated things to build a successful business? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to dive deeper into the steps to building a successful coaching business and getting consistent clients, I have a free training that walks you through that. I will link it below this video. So I want to thank you so much for joining me this week, and I will see you next time.